right. Could I get one more drum roll, please?
Elevated Addiction Services Department of Program Verification does hereby certify that Marcus C. has satisfactorily completed the Elevate program.
Oh man, it seems like more people than are normally at graduation. I'm nervous. All right. Anxiety. See, for me, anxiety has always been my excuse on why I couldn't do something. I missed out on so many moments, opportunities, and experiences. Growing up, I was a pretty shy kid. I wasn't shy around my family or my friends, but when it came to new environments or people I didn't know, I would get really nervous. My stomach would hurt, and it would be hard for me to catch my breath. The doctors called it anxiety. I remember my first doctor's appointment with a psychiatrist. I told her my symptoms, and she told me I had a chemical imbalance in my brain. She wanted to prescribe me medication. Back then, I was afraid to put stuff in my body that wasn't natural, especially pills. I didn't even like to take Tylenol. I told her that I could get over this by working out, swimming, and eating healthy, and that I would prefer not to take medication. She told me that I would never overcome it without medication, that some people are just born like this, and medication would fix it. I was just so tired of fighting with anxiety and always worrying about when the next attack would come. I gave in and agreed to the pills, the worst decision I've ever made. For the first month or so, they worked like a charm. I only took the benzos in stressful situations, but as the months went on, I started taking them more and more. If I even felt a little nervous, pop a pill. If I had a bad day, pop a pill. If I was feeling down, take a pill. I stopped learning how to deal with my emotions and feelings on my own. What that doctor told me stuck with me every single day. That I wasn't normal. That I needed to be on a 2-month prescription of Klonopin, but instead 7 years of it. I know now that doctor lied to me. I am normal. I always have been. Did I get a little nervous before school speeches? I did. Was going to a new school a little nerve-wracking? You bet your ass it was. Did my stomach get butterflies before a big swim meet? Every single time. Hell, I'm nervous right now. But the difference between now and then is I know that that's okay. I know there are going to be times when I'm going to be nervous, when I'm going to be scared. That's life. It wouldn't be normal if I didn't get nervous, if I didn't have feelings. And who the hell is to say what normal is anyways? I lived the last 10 or so years by a lie that I was told. And I'm not living like that anymore. Before coming to Elevate, I had this idea in my head that rehab was going to be a bunch of weird people with a bunch of shrinks telling me a bunch of shrink stuff. Boy, was I wrong. I've met some of the coolest people that I've ever met here. I made some pretty close friends. I've dealt with some deep emotions and feelings, and I pushed myself physically and mentally. I've even given public speeches. I did all that without the help of a pill. And the staff here are some of the smartest people that I've ever been around. Not just smart, but happy, funny, compassionate, cool. You guys are role models, and I look up to you guys. And for my family, I love you guys. Mom, Grandpa, Grandma, you guys raised me right. I couldn't have asked for better teachers. Somewhere along the line, I just lost myself. I was in the quicksand, and I just didn't want to take your hand for help. I don't know if it was pride or ego or what. I was in up to my head before I realized I didn't want to die. I stopped trying to fight it by myself. My addictions, my problems, the drugs, the alcohol. And I reached both my arms up, Elevate grabbed one, and my family grabbed the other. You guys pulled me out. Thanks for saving my life.
Yeah! Hell yeah.
Thank you. Now I'd like to invite up Marcus's mother to speak on his behalf. Let's welcome her up.
So I'm nervous too. I probably have a little anxiety. Yeah, we were losing Marcus for a while, and I kind of gave him an ultimatum too. I said, you're either going to kill yourself, kill somebody, or you're going to have to go to rehab. And I told him it was his decision. I wasn't going to do it for him because I think as parents and family, we tend to hold him up too much and not let him fall far enough. So he got on his phone and he said, I found this place, Mom. And I said, okay, what is it? And it was Elevate. He made the call and he said, this is it. This is going to save me. And I was reading some of his texts last night. He had texted me. He said, Mom, I'm broken and I don't know how to fix it. And he has a lot of support at home, and I couldn't fix it either. And as a parent, you kind of have to let it go at some point. And I let him go, and he found the right way to go by finding this place. So he made the call. They accepted him. I drove him up here. I kind of cried on the way home because I was kind of relieved because the last year has been chaos. It's torn apart our family, but we'll always be together. And he might be broken, but we're kind of all beautifully broken. And I believe this is his first step to finding himself and becoming the man I raised him to be and I want him to be. So thank you here, Elevate. Like he said, my hand has always been out to him, and he didn't grab it all the time, but you kind of showed him the way to grab mine, and I will always work with the group here to keep him on the right path. So thank you.